Hello, so do you have panic attacks when driving through tunnels? Do you want to know what causes it and how you can get rid of it? Well, if you do, keep watching this video. If you don't normally watch my videos, my name's Paul and I'm a driving anxiety expert, and I work with people all over the world to help them overcome their fear of driving. In this video, I'm going to give you two case studies. So this is two clients that I've worked with in the past, and I'm going to explain what caused their fear of driving through tunnels. So let's look at the first one. The first client came to me saying that they had this really strange problem, because people always think this is strange. There is no such thing as a strange problem. All of us watching this video have problems or fears or phobias of some kind, and if you say you don't, you do. You just don't know it yet, because everyone has some kind of fear or phobia. A fear of driving through tunnels is caused by the same thing as anything else. It's something from the past causing your mind to misunderstand the tunnel. So in this first case, this client I work with, we went back through their mind searching for what the cause of this fear was, and they came up with a memory of when they were at a football game. Now, what could be possible? How could you possibly link a football game to driving through a tunnel? Well, this is where my expertise come in. That might make no sense to you at all, but can you think of where there is a tunnel at a football game? You see where this is going? This client had been about to play a massive game. It was some kind of game where they had to qualify for a cup or win a cup or something like that. And this player had been running out through the tunnel when they tripped over. And of course, everyone around them started laughing at them, saying, "Oh, look at you, you fell over in the tunnel." That was what was causing their fear of driving through tunnels 20 or 30 years later. You see, when they fell over in that tunnel, their mind was linking the tunnel with being ashamed and everyone laughing at them. And that is how a fear of tunnels can form. There are two events that make it happen. The first one is what we call the sensitizing event. So that was when they fell over in the tunnel. That gave their mind the idea, hey, people are laughing at me. If I'm in a tunnel, people are going to laugh at me. It didn't do anything until years later, when the second event, the activating event, activated the problem. So when they drove through this tunnel, their mind was taking them back to that memory of them being ashamed of falling over in front of all the teammates. And you might think, well, how can that work? Well, here's the thing about the mind. The mind cannot tell the difference between past, present and future. And I'll prove that to you now. I want you to think of a song that really means something to you from years ago. Maybe it was playing when you went on holiday. Maybe when you left school. Maybe when someone died. Maybe it was playing at a funeral. Think of a song now and actually go and play that song, and you'll find that you feel just the same now as you did back then. Because you see, that event put that memory in your mind, and every time you hear that song, you're replaying the old record. Your mind is reliving that event. But the thing is, it's reliving it now, because your mind only exists in the here and now. That's why you worry about things that haven't happened yet. You worry about that interview you've got, that appointment you've got weeks away, because your mind thinks it's happening now. So that's why you've got a fear of driving through tunnels. There is something in your life which you are incorrectly associating with driving through tunnels. And the thing is, it can be quite easy to find the memory. But if I said to you at the beginning of this, before you watch this video, how can a football stadium cause driving anxiety when it comes to tunnels? And you might have some kind of a link. Think, well, there's a tunnel at a football stadium. It isn't always that easy or that obvious. These things can be hidden deeply. Now, what about this second one that I was telling you about? Well, this one I'm going to leave up to you to tell me what the cause of the problem was. It's quite a funny one. And I wonder how many people will actually get this, because some people honestly don't get this and they just think, I don't get it. See if you can get it. This client had a fear of driving through tunnels, and when we went back in time, they said they couldn't understand because all they kept seeing was a P. A P. Do you understand? No? Well, if I go a bit further into the story, I said to them, I want you to go forward in time from when you've seen this P. And what are you seeing now? All I can see, like a bigger animal. A bigger animal. Yeah. And they said, for some reason, I could think about pain. Loads of pain. Do you get it? What's the link between a P, a bigger animal, and pain? And where does a tunnel come into that? Get it? Nope. Some of you will, some of you won't. But that's the kind of thing that can cause it. And that last one, you'll be surprised how many times that is the cause of people's tunnel anxiety. Check out the other videos on the screen now for more help with driving anxiety. Book a free call with me through the link in the description below, and we'll work on your fear of driving. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.